Hello?
Kettle's boiling still.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Squishy. We got Ray.
Blah, 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 blah.
We back.
I'll be back.
Hello?
Yeah. I need to get things working still.
Hello,
One
hello.
moment.
My
I need to get
beanie.
my model up.
My best
I need to get my
friend.
model up. I'm not sure if this actually works with.
My
Hmm.
beloved.
It's
Hang on, I
not.
gotta fix the double talk. I don't know why it's doing it every time now.
Wait, no. No. Work. Oh, do I not have. No. That's bull. I thought I installed it.
Thought you
It
installed
should
what?
be. I know it should have. It should be this. Is it not? Is it not? Oh, is it not broadcasting it? That's why.
I have initiated shared chat.
Yay! Shared chat.
I don't know if you need
Hey,
to
and then
accept it.
sorry, I was taking a moment. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to accept it because I was away for a moment and it was in my other window.
Oh, you're good.
I'm just trying to fix something real quick. Yeah. Let's see, where is it? No, it should be on. Why is it not? Yeah, it's on. Where'd
Seems
it
like
go?
it's on. The shared chat is.
Yeah, but it's not. No, not that. Not that. I had
Oh,
something else
okay.
I was putting on. It's no gonna work. No.
Oh, no
VTS.
you. No you. Ah!
VTS, do your thing. No.
Apparently I don't have
No.
tits on this screen, but it
Oh,
made the
really
noise
now?
still.
Oh, really now? I need to find this thing. Did you just realize?
Wait, what? Did I just
You
realize
said,
what?
you said, I have no tits on the screen. Oh, really now?
Oh.
I'm just trying to fix something real quick, and it's bugging me that it's not. Where is it? I thought I had. Oh, there we are.
Hershey has best
Wonk.
tits.
Let me
Yay! It
copy.
worked. It worked. Look, my stream. I need to fix this background.
Do I paste
Yay!
reference or do I paste duplicate?
I think you paste duplicate,
Reference?
otherwise it copies the original. It'll only copy the original and you can't change it because if you change the original, it'll change the other one if it's a reference. If it's a duplicate, then you can change it after and it won't change the original.
I think it doesn't matter
It kind of does, but you know.
for this screen.
I need to make this vanish. I need to make this like invisible color. What? That's too bright. No. I'm sorry for flashbang. No. Is there? Okay, yeah. And yes, that's better. That's better. There, transparent capture's on.
Okay,
Now
I
I
think I
look
lined
okay.
them up. No.
So yeah,
Yep.
what do you think? What do you think of the settings I've used?
Ghost host Ghost Stram. Is that who I think it is? Mundo 3
Hi,
surprise.
Ghosty. Aw, looks adorable, Ray.
Yeah, and I put everything I could together to make it like a little like my RPA design, but
Yeah.
also like I like the charm it has. It's cute. Also, the face tracking is nice because like after the last update, the face tracking just from a GPU is so good, and it doesn't. It's actually even more efficient than it was before. Full AR kit blend shapes has been integrated, which is amazing, really. He actually managed to do it. It's not as good as, Apple's iPhone tracking,
Yeah.
like, at that level, but it's close.
Okay,
It
I
is
did
getting better.
fix the tits for the chatting screen.
Yay! I need to get that myself at some point.
It is
Oh,
by
let me-
Rima Suri.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. But this is a bit. I need to get one of those
Not for stream.
pointer mics. Hi, Ghosty.
Ew.
Thank you for the hats. I don't. Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm?
I don't have head pads set up for. No.
Aw.
I don't have automatic head pads set up. I derped. I don't have that. I don't know.
I don't think I did
That's
it
bad.
either.
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
I think I have it paused though. So they can't false redeem it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, let's boot this up. I'll return all that. Oh, allow. Yeah, that'll help. That might be why it didn't work. All right, I'll just open this and try one more time. All right, where is it? Mm. Yeah, this is a little scuffed. It's a little scuffed today. That's fine. A little scuff's okay. We got a little scuff. That's fine. All right, let me roll back to where that was. It was here, I think.
There we go.
Yeah, this is it. I need to go to my Chromie and fix this.
Also, just so you know, I cannot invite you to Baldur's Gate 3 yet.
I know, because I don't have it open. I'm sorry.
It's
I need to
okay.
fix one more thing. I need to turn off a viewer reward and refund some things. Oh no, the head pat was no refundable. No, I gotta prevent it
No.
from happening again. Because it automatically passes through. Clip, edit stream info. Wait, where is it? Where did I leave the thing? I'm forgetting. Ah, there we are. Hey, Ghost. I'm okay. We donkey. I'm just trying to fix something right now. Until I fix the head pat redeem. Actually, let me just test it real quick. Because I think I might have fixed it by incident. Did I?
I've been alright, Ghosty.
No, I did not. I did not fix head pads. And I'm not going to spend the time fixing that because I'm already delaying too long.
Oh, you're good.
We've already delayed too much. We must get into freaking loot and plunder and blow things up.
I said I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
But it's only 3 feet wide. I cast Fireball,
I
dang it.
cast Fireball.
No. You just start your adventure, you're working on your character sheet, and then out of the corner of the room, the door gets knocked in. No one's finished their character sheet yet, and the person screams, "I cast Fireball!" The moment, like before anyone's even like got ready to play yet, the person just arrives, and kicks in the door, and screams, "I cast Fireball!" There's always that one person.
Yeah.
The one knight who cannot help but constantly scream, "Praise the sun."
Praise praise the sun. Isn't that like a Dark Souls
Right.
reference?
Kind of, but it's also like
Oh, it might be
it's
from somewhere
gone
else
beyond
before
that.
that.
I mean, it continues to be a thing. I mean, technically, actually, in Latin, it was used really early on with the cult of the sun, and then you had like Zundel, and you had a whole bunch of other groups throughout history which have essentially said praise the sun. I mean, if you think about it, praise Ra in Egypt, like a hail to the god Ra, is praise the sun because it's the sun god.
Yeah.
So, like, if you think about it, many people have been saying praise the sun for a very long time
Yeah.
in one way or another. All right, it is boot now. Is boot. It should be running. Or is it not? Oh, there we are. Yay! I'm just really happy that I tweaked my model. Well, the Mo model, because it fits a lot better now with what I've always wanted. A
Oh.
lot closer. Plus, the aesthetic is really nice. I mean, it's not 1-to-1, but it's comfy. This is like I'm definitely gonna be using this in future, even after I get my other model when it's finally done, because this is just comfy sketchbook. But it is actually more resource intensive because of it being a customizable model, which is ironically one of the big problems with models. You know,
Yeah.
like when they're customizable, they have so many more assets that are just hidden on screen and rendered that a lot of stuff just doesn't work. Like with that new model that's being mentioned, the Suica model can't be used with the VTube internet share,
Yeah.
the VTube, and I don't think this model can either. We can try, like if you would like, but I'm not sure it will work.
I think it is also broken right now, VNet,
Oh,
because of the
oh
update.
no! Wait, didn't they also fix it like
They
with the
might have.
patch?
I haven't tested it since that patch though, so I mean we could
I mean,
try
I
it if you want.
could. We could try. I haven't actually done it before.
I think I remember how to. You gotta go to VTube Studio and there's like
Yeah,
the little cell tower looking button. You
yeah,
press
I
that,
see.
connects to the internet, and
EF
then you want to
G.
make sure you have spout for your uh video capture for VTube Studio instead of directly capturing it into OBS, or else you'll
Yeah,
share your information.
I'm using Spout. I
That's
am
good.
using Spout. That's how I'm avoiding it. I always try to use
Yeah.
Spout because it's good. Sadly, we learned that while my housemate was once I was trying to fix the computer and everything, she tried Linux briefly and learned that Spout only works on Microsoft systems.
Ah.
It only works on Windows. It doesn't work on any Linux system for some reason unless you do some really weird stuff to make it work. And even then, it just doesn't. It apparently sucks. It honestly sucks. Very cute. No, Yuna. Yuna, you cute. You cute. Now, I know I'm going to take a moment, but it isn't showing me the thing. I need to find the thing. Where is it? No. No. It's such a long list to scroll through. There, finally. I
Alright,
searched.
I'm going to send you the password in our DM.
Yeah. Sure, why not dump into the public share? No, we ain't doing that. Ah, yes. That is how we end up with problems.
And then I just send you an invite via Steam as well. I don't think we're friends on this account on Steam,
Nickname.
so I'll
Yeah.
have to send you a friend request from this Steam account as well. So I have to have a different
Here we
Steam
are.
account for my VTuber model, because you can't run a game on one computer and your VTuber model on a different computer. You gotta have 2 different Steam accounts.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's funky that way. Like, surely having it known that both computers are
How about now, be me?
linked somehow. You know what? It'd be cool if Steam could use permission with Microsoft accounts to go, well, if both computers are logged in with the same Microsoft account, maybe? Final server region. Oh, that's gonna take a bit, but hopefully it works.
And there's my Steam friend code. Does it sound any
I
better now,
oh,
Beamy?
is it work? Is it work?
I turned it up.
Disconnected, disconnected. What? No. Did it not work?
I don't have you on my friends list yet, so I can't hit the invite button.
Wait, what?
Ow! You gotta be on my Steam friends list first.
But wasn't I on your Steam friends list? I thought I turned it
I
on.
was trying to explain to you that I have a different Steam for my VTuber.
Oh,
VTubers.
right! No. I get that. Yeah.
And I sent you the little code to add me.
I. No, I got that. I just had a total mental blank for a moment because I knew what we were
You're good.
talking about, and then I was like, I don't know, mental cognitive dissonance got me for a moment. I was running 2 tracks of brain at the same time, and neither
Aw.
of them were linking. I don't know why. It just happened.
Yeah, I think
Now
you
I'm
type the username and password in and click the join side of the switch, and then you click my invite link.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I don't know why they do a password as well. It seems kind of redundant, but yeah.
Hershey. Yeah, there we are. You got it? Did you get it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I sent you the invite.
I had to refresh it.
Yeah.
All right, so now I go to that and I click this, and then I click that, and then you should have.
Gremlin. There we are. And
I
join.
added you into my list, so.
Oh, I added you to my list and hit join. Great. I mean, if anyone's doing the overpowering Beamy, it'll be Hershey. The chocolate tide. Yeah, I need to turn you up in the Discord.
All right, I turned Discord down a little bit.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I just realized what's going on.
Huh?
My again, I did reconnect it, but my Discord audio capture. Hello, did you say anything? Can you say something?
Something.
Finally, it was like I flipped it and it was working, and then it stopped working.
Ah,
But I think that's because my
And Billy.
OBS hanged
Hi
for a
Hershey,
moment
hi
when I
everyone.
activated like VTS, and a few settings went weird.
probably. Also, hi Annie. Annie cute.
All right, is that better?
Is it
Annie
better?
Belly. No you.
Yes, you.
Is that better?
Is it better?
Ghost
Yeah,
Ghost
it
Ghost
should. I
Stram.
think they can hear you now.
Cutest
Okay.
27 chow.
Can everyone check with on my side if you can actually hear Hershey? I don't want Hershey to be muted on the live stream because I'm pretty sure it's showing through OBS. It should be hearable. You should be able to hear it.
Hearable.
I'm pretty sure. Hearable. Hersheyable. Very Hersheyable.
Beaming eyed bunny. Hershey a teensy louder Hershey.
Oh my
3
goodness! I just
flustered.
realized with a little fang I could do Pog. Look at this.
I can't turn myself up anymore, like my bars to the max, but I can turn Discord down a little bit more.
Hershey teensy louder. Okay.
How's that?
Where?
Is that any better?
Yeah, is that better? I think you're good.
Meh, 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 meh.
Oh, now REI is gone.
Oh, now Ray
Oh,
is
no.
gone? Is
Am
Discord
I
on
gone?
the...
Beaming-eyed bunny.
Oh, it's because
It's okay,
I happened to do the thing that
Ah.
you happened to do, so I gotta go back to my friend's tab. Now they should be able to hear you
No.
again. Because it happens every time I change scenes.
Beaming-eyed bunny.
I'm gonna hit
It's
the
okay.
join on
Beaming-eyed
VTS and see if
bunny.
that works.
It's me.
No, it's not you, be me.
Accept. And is it work? Is it work?
Beaming-eyed
Does it work?
bunny. It's perfect-ish now, you woo.
Hit upload. Yeah, we're gonna see if this works. Oh no. Yeah, this model's probably a bit too big. I'm worried about that.
It seems
Maybe
like it
not.
is working.
Oh! Hey, there we are. We're good.
It is still doing the little loading symbol on my end.
Ghost host Ghost Stram. Ghost 33 Pinka Milku.
We gotcha.
I will have to turn off the Fugi group.
Yeah, I'll need to turn that off too. Well,
I don't have your model yet.
it'll take a bit. It will take a bit. This thing is, for how simple it's drawn, it is a little funky.
Big.
Big. Well, you're gonna be on the left. I'm gonna be on the. You're gonna be on the right, and I'm gonna be on the left. Then.
I think there's a switch that we can control independently of each other, so that your position on my screen will not affect your position on your screen. If that makes any sense. There's
Yeah.
like a
One moment.
checkbox you have to check.
Womp womp.
You'll know
Oh,
you're
little-
doing it right
no.
because you'll be able to move me around.
You control position. Yes, there we are. Now I got it. I got you.
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. I'm still loading your model apparently.
Yeah, it is. It is gonna be a bit.
It just has the up arrow and the loading symbol.
Alright, I'm gonna flip us around a bit for this.
Oh,
And put me over here and you over there.
oh. Are you done loading? The arrow went away, but I don't see your model. Hello?
Or am I behind?
Oh,
Hello?
there you are.
Oh, hey.
And it's flashing.
Oh, yeah, it'll do that a little bit. It should smooth out in the end, but it might not. That's just
Beaming-eyed
my
bunny.
boarding. It might
REI
have to
flashing
cancel if
oh
it
my.
doesn't stop flashing.
Beaming-eyed bunny.
The Sakurai
At least
model
buy
has
me
a
dinner
weird
first.
funkiness to it with one of the files, but it should synchronize.
Hmm.
Let me quickly check.
Beaming-eyed bunny.
Let me just see if it's
There we
going
go.
on.
Cuties.
Is it still
Yeah,
flashing?
cooties.
Doesn't seem to be.
I don't see any flashes.
It can if I end up going to an idle animation.
Hmm.
Wow. Yeah, this is probably better because like you are
Oh,
the guest
flash.
here. Yeah. It will. That's the one downside of this model is it's a little funky sometimes.
Trying to figure out how to control who's on top of who.
Beaming-eyed bunny. I crave
Ooh,
food
hold
try
on,
and
what?
food content made olono.
I guess you're just permanently on top of me.
Nah, I think there is a way to fix that actually. Oh, there's an in VTS chat.
Yeah.
Beaming-eyed bunny. I wanna
Oh,
be
that's
on
cool.
top of Hershey 3 plus.
That's
Hey,
cool.
yo.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, I think there is a way to reorder,
I don't see one.
but I think it
Settings.
requires. Let me just check. Is it the order of these? Am I going insane? Ba ba ba. All right, I think we're good.
I have no idea. Anyways.
No time to rest.
I'm gonna make us not look like wildly different proportions.
I made you a little bit smaller than me because I figure it fits.
I mean, it does fit. Like the size array is smaller. If we go up like full on the screen, like the full scale. Oh no, because this model is rather tall in overall. But like in terms of height difference, it's like.
I sent you an invite on BG.
Beep. Bonk.
It's
Invite
flashing
on
quite
what
a
though?
lot.
Oh yeah, BG, got it. Oh yeah,
BG3.
it do. Do you think it's better not to do this?
No, it's okay.
I just don't want it to be too flashy.
It just like it was better for a while and now it's worse again.
Because I probably actually wasn't like main windowed on VTS. If I give VTS higher system priority, if I go to test manager for a moment, then it might actually work better. Let's give go to details, right click, set priority, high. Now it's pretty high unless I go real time, which will then tank BG.
I mean, it seems better.
Yeah. What?
Wah.
All right, let's join. I'm so glad we got this to work. This is so
Yeah.
cute. I'm so happy. Yeah. But yeah, do you have to fix all my redeems for VTS because I have been Warudo, but I don't have been VTS yet.
Luckily, they integrated a lot of that into VTube Studio, so you don't actually have to use Mix It Up app anymore.
A lot of it, yeah. I do still need to get everything turned on for that, but you know. Plus, Mix It Up does have a lot of other utilities to it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Just make sure to group
knows?
Shadowheart before you leave camp.
Yeah, we'll do. We've had enough times with Shadowheart being left behind. Poor Shadowheart.
Where we left off, we just defeated Kethric. We did miss the cutscene where the Dream Visitor pops out at us, and it's like, that's the Nether Brain, and it's got the Nether Stones that each of those three are controlling it with. So you need to get the other two. And then we came out here, and I ended up having a couple of cutscenes. One was Dame Aelin and Isabel. They're like reunited lovers, and they're like, we're gonna go fuck now, okay? But can we meet you at your camp later?
Yeah.
And then they're still here if you want to ask them some questions, I believe.
Ghost Stram.
Either that or they're
But
already
I'm
in our
flashing in.
camp.
Don't worry, the flashing is just the cosmic power of a harpy.
Beaming-eyed bunny. Can I fuck too? /HJ.
Hey, yo, you can always fuck
Wait, you
me.
what? What is this? Are we starting a fucking cuddle fest? Cause I'm down, but let me get the towels and water bottles first.
Beaming-eyed bunny. Hershey irresistible Hershey
Yes, Hershey
3
is
fluster.
irresistible.
No.
We know this. This is well established. No matter how much she denies it, she is irresistible.
No.
Yeah.
Where's my blush? I know I have a blush somewhere.
Oh, I should actually set up a toggle for this with the blush.
What does the pink do? Oh, there it is.
That's cute. That's cute. Holy shit. That is very cute.
Also, I can do this. Hi.
Beaming-eyed bunny.
Oh no, my
Let
God.
me apply
So
some
cute.
blush on you.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
need to sit on your lap. Hershey 3 fluster.
Aww.
Oh my goodness.
I would love that be me. And I would be blushing for real, for real.
Jeez. I need to practice my makeup more.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Are you seeing the
I
cutscene?
clicked the wrong thing. No, I accidentally clicked the magic mirror. I did not mean for this. No, back out. No.
So you would like to change your appearance?
No, I do not. I made a derp. This was an accident.
Let me know when you're in the cutscene.
I'm in the cutscene.
You are?
Yep.
Okay.
Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here.
Yeah, she's got a lot of trauma
We
regarding
must
this
be
place
free
in
if we
particular.
are to
So
win.
she's like sitting on the
To go
throne to
through,
like reclaim
we
herself.
must destroy this cult, and Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman. Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblith who indoctrinated
Iblith?
me with the Absolute's lies.
What's an Iblith?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile. It is as if you read my mind. Perhaps you did. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control. I expected you would be, but know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible, but if anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
And Unitima. At
And then
Revenflight
we
a
will
cutest
need
rev.
no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you while that purpose holds. There is yet one
Not true,
thing
Yuna.
about you that
You
troubles
are
me.
the cutest.
Something I need you to explain.
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
So that you could
Thank
be
you
our
for
ally,
follow.
of course.
You are cute.
Thank you, Yuna, for follow. Nyeh.
Beaming-eyed bunny.
They could have sworn you already were.
Absolute.
So might any other
I
true
want to be
soul.
absolute in Hershey
And yet
Heart
gut
Hershey
and
3
ranks
plus
Aw,
are
you
always
are
with us
absolutely-
for your
Unitima.
protection.
Valkyr
Sparing
11
an
head pat.
enemy's life is a great
And
risk.
Unitima.
Even though I
Pat
owe my
Rev.
life to the part of you that
Beaming-eyed
showed
bunny.
me mercy,
Elo Tuna Hershey 3
it
pets.
concerns me.
Kevin Daly
If
2001.
Ketherick had
But this is the one that I like to use a lot of the time because it's very comfy.
Good. That is as it should be.
Yeah, you talk about revenge, and Minthar is
I am
like,
ready to
yes,
this down
revenge!
whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
There's no
She is a
space.
vengeance paladin, after all.
I suggest you make one.
Okay, bye. Anyways,
Thanks,
Our
okay,
enemies
bye.
Spread like rub rot. Treat one patch.
Alright, I need to get back out
and
there.
2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you?
Reven Flight.
It is good
At Kevin
to
Daly
savor the moment of
2001
victory.
Rive and head pat.
But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with
Wait.
her leg caught in the hunter's
What?
snare.
hmm?
Now I've slipped free of the trap
Oh, I didn't drop it.
and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront
What?
them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing.
Reven Flight.
Denthalan's
At
Dancing
Unitima
Axe.
Rive and Blanky.
We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Okay, bye,
I don't
Jahira.
remember how to take orders. Oh, that's a statement.
Do you want to talk with the people here before we head on?
Sure. Should probably check a little.
Gods be damned.
Also, if there's anyone that doesn't want to talk to you, you can disguise self.
In the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking.
I'm
We're
not
not
sure
just
anyone
fighting
will
for
want
our
to talk
cure,
with me.
we're fighting
We
for
did
my
kind of
father. We're
damage
fighting
some
for the
friendlies in the
gate.
fight,
We're
so they're
fighting
kind
for
of mad at
all
us.
of Faerûn.
Oh. Right.
Beaming-eyed bunny. At Enjai Unitama yes yowu.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Beaming-eyed bunny. The EPs are attacking Mayoloa Hershey 3 EP.
Aw, cutie Eepy Beamy. I hope you can get some good eeps. Number 3.
Do I?
I mean, he'll
Do I
disapprove.
say it?
He'll strongly
Beaming-eyed
disapprove.
bunny. But Hershey and REI Mayolono.
Aw. I appreciate the time that you've spent with us, Beamy.
Yeah, you're okay. Have a good one. Rest well. Be me cute, but also EP. Take a good rest.
Beamy cute when EP.
Be me cute always time. Always cute. All
Yeah.
the time. Oh my goodness, I am flashing a lot.
Yeah.
Blah. Blah. Stop flashing. I am not a flashlight.
I feel like Virtue would probably say number 2.
Yeah. The safe
It
middle
is.
ground.
And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Use your
In the
words.
shadow of the mount, 5 groups
What?
of 5
There's an
figures
option that says, "Use your
each
words,
encircle a
Will."
lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant,
I
first
missed that.
softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
Whoa.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
I could take on
She
25
She
cultists.
came on order of
In
her
a fight,
mistress,
right?
Zariel.
In a
Tiamat
fight,
made
right?
play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered
In
was
a
that
fight?
she got her prize.
Or a
Another
very,
pet added to her
very
warlock
big poker game.
menagerie.
Or maybe, just maybe, on a really comfy sofa. Right next to a table with a big D&D campaign going.
When you said sofa,
take
I just
25?
have the picture in my head of the tiny white girl surrounded by a bunch
No,
of...
yeah, that was the joke I was going for. I didn't want to elaborate, but you did that for me. Oh dear.
I had Mazura at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mazura. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mazura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. I understand.
All right, I think that's pretty much what I need to say for this one.
Thanks, Nichols.
Yeah.
Now who else?
There's a bunch of deep gnomes down here.
Hmm?
The deep gnomes that we freed from the prison.
The stonework is
Prison break.
It's almost a shame to leave this place.
Wait, what? Oh, down on the other side?
I'm in Moonrise Towers, if you are.
Oh, you're in Moonrise Towers. I'm still in the camp. I do have one person I need to talk to, though.
Okay.
Karlak.
Thanks for watching out for me.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough.
I mean, you probably would too if you were sold to hell for 10 years
Yeah,
by
hell for a
this
decade?
person that you
Yes.
trusted.
Yes. For the sweet loan, for this loan, you just had to pay your soul at 10 years. One soul, 10 years annum.
Horrible than you can imagine.
You know, one soul, 10 annum. Just there you go. Oh, and it accumulates interest. Yeah. Wait, if you store a certain number of souls somewhere, do they accumulate interest?
I don't know if interest works in hell, Also, you got like a little symbol popping up on your left wing.
I mean, wouldn't interest literally fit the what symbol for what?
It's like a 3 spinny symbol thing. There's like a... It keeps popping up and then disappearing.
Oh, that's when I hit my middle mouse button. Yeah, it's got to that. Don't worry, it's a thing. I can do this, and then I can select different things. So like if I do this, and I do like shift, and then ooh, hi hi, hi hi. Actually, I can do this.
Is that maybe what's causing it to blink? Some kind of keybind?
No, that's okay. So the blinking is a frame skip in the animation. So you see how like the hair kind of shifts each step?
Yeah.
Sometimes, if I'm not careful, it will blank between those and show just the white undercoat between each of those shift frames. It doesn't happen on one of the really early versions of this model because it didn't have the animation working properly.
Gotcha.
I had to disable it on the later ones. I'd probably have to reach out and ask Sakuraimon about it. All right, where to now?
There's some deep gnomes out here, where you can talk to everyone.
Horrible than you can imagine.
Is there Flaming Fist here?
My mum lives in the
What?
lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
Oh, big spoopy.
The people down here probably don't want to talk to you,
It seems this individual doesn't.
because they were part of the fight.
Yeah, whoops. Yeah, I hurt them. How do I...
You have to disguise self with the mask of many faces.
Can I not, like, give a gift?
I mean, you can, but that's like wasting thousands of gold worth of... Yeah, because you're level 9 and the gift scales with your level. So it's probably going to be like 4,000 gold that you have to give her. And you're never
What
going to see
spell
her
do I
again.
use for the Mask of Many Faces?
It's a disguise self spell, and the Mask of Many Faces gives it to you. I believe yours is in your camp chest.
Great, I have to go back to camp. One moment. Well, it'll lower my intelligence when I wear it, though, because I take off the circlet.
I mean, you can just put it on, disguise self, and then take it off.
True.
Because they think they basically treat you like you're a different person when you disguise self.
I'll sort you out for dinner. How does the stone read?
The way is clear.
If they don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to them. Just, yeah.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Yeah, they're being a little bit dippish, but we did incidentally hurt them a lot, so.
Yeah, so what had happened was there was a
shapeshifter.
There was a ice puddle, or an ice patch that got melted and then electrocuted. So it was a hazard in the middle of the battlefield, and then the battle ended, and then our allies were still in the hazard puddle. So we technically hurt them outside of combat, and they initiated a combat with us.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we ran away.
It's like the AI was like a little misunderstanding there. We weren't trying to hurt you.
So you've chosen death.
It's like, bruh, really chill. It's like, yo, chill, dog, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah. Mask, shapeshifter, and oh yeah, I know I have to cast it, don't I?
You have to cast the spell Disguise Self. And the helmet gives you said spell.
Oh, it's shapeshift. That's shapeshift, not. This. Oh yeah, they are a disguised self. Yeah. I just look like a different tiefling now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just the other tiefling in the group. Don't worry about me.
I'll sort you out for dinner.
Yeah, that other guy,
And-
asshole.
Yeah, that other one. Yeah, they're an asshole. Don't worry about it. We're good.
The sooner we
You're good
So
with
anyway, about that fight.
me.
I'll have to dispel it later.
She's the shopkeep.
Then again, these towers are much like the
I did kind of consolidate all our junk into my camp chest, though.
no substance.
So
Yeah.
you probably don't have anything to sell. And there's a bunch of iron or deep
I owe you an apology.
gnomes, iron hand gnomes.
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
I can be rude myself sometimes.
Gracious as well as impressive. A fine combination. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city.
So what he's saying is he wants to use you again. Details.
Details.
Now.
Now. Need more to go on.
Detect thoughts
Yeah.
uses the
Persuasion.
spell or the potion or
Persuasion is my best one, actually.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
The sooner we get out of here,
Okay.
the better.
Big claim. Tall order.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
Blissful silence. The stone's at peace.
Yeah, that one like communes with the stone, like the ground.
Sweet one. I like that one.
Where did I leave that?
They're cool.
hammer?
If you listen to their conversation in the background, he's actually like talking to the stone and finding someone's hammer for them.
Thanks, Pickles. And the stone.
He just talks with the stones.
Yeah,
Better be.
I mean, that actually sounds like quite a powerful power.
yeah.
Just, hey, stones. Like, he's got the stones. He got the stones. He got the stones for this.
Alright, if you're done talking to people, we can teleport to Road to Baldur's Gate.
Almost. I'm curious about this.
Robbers and bandits, but never darkness itself. I dare say we could part all the seas of Tyrell if we so wished.
I was curious about this door, but okay.
I don't know what door you're talking about.
Moonlit Towers, so Moonlit Towers, there was this this thing, but never mind. This one.
Well, there you go.
I was curious.
It
can I
has
say?
a singular crate, and it had a thieves' tool, a tea, and a rotten tomato.
All right. Fair enough. Shall we go? To Baldur's Gate. Finally. To the namesake of this world.
Yeah. There's a teleport called Road to Baldur's Gate.
Is it on the road to Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
You bet it's on the road to Baldur's Gate. Be funny if it was in the road to somewhere else.
The road to Baldur's Gate actually leads to Waterdeep.
If someone's been moving signs around, then. You know how funny that would be, like, in a fantasy setting? You play a normal fantasy setting game, it seems normal, and then you get to all of the missions where, like, you realize all of the street signs and names of where things are on the map are completely wrong. So it's got, like, the actual inaccuracy of, like, old maps, like, built into the thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you have a map, but you had to buy maps by each town. But if you use one map from one town, it gets less accurate the further from that town you go. And so you reach another town, and now you had to buy a map from that town and use its slug to get accurate readings to somewhere else. And then you go to another town, and once you finally get there, you'll learn that that's not even the town you're supposed to be in. So you buy a map from that town to find the map you're actually looking for to get to the place you're really going to. And yeah. You see why traveling in the medieval period was a bit annoying. Cartography was not appreciated as much as it is now. It's a whole thing. Ooh, toasty out here.
I hope I
Yeah.
can say the same of myself.
Is this it?
Yep.
The road to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you you could teleport to that.
Mm-hmm. I know, but I felt like kind of exploring a bit. I don't know. It's gorgeous. Like, the world building, dark and gloomy, but gorgeous. Are you ready to
Yeah.
move forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I hear noise. In a moment, I will actually have to get that coffee I said I was going to get, because instead I kind of forgot to make it.
Oh.
I pulled the candle and I forgot, because it was the game.
Well, we are about to be into a sequence of events, so you may want to
Okay.
you may want to do that now.
Yeah, I will do that.
I think we've done rather a good thing here.
Isn't it always a
welcome
sequence of
change.
events
To give
when
this
you're
lad
getting
a
to
sliver of hope
Baldur's
amongst
Gate?
so much to spare.
Yeah, I mean, from Act 1 to Act 2, there wasn't a lot of pomp and circumstance. There was just, Kithrak Voss. He was like, hey, you might need this. Also, don't kill
Here,
me.
jump down a hole. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
We can talk later.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh? He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard. What's on your mind?
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
And back.
Welcome back. I am not allowed to speak with Shadowheart, so if you want to speak with her before we move on.
Oh, you're not allowed to speak with Shadowheart?
Because she's yours.
I am.
She's your party member.
Yeah. Unless you want me to
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something? I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Hey, I don't have anything to say to Shadowheart, apparently. Oh dear.
If you have business to conclude before we march, have
What?
it done. The road to Baldur's Gate is long, and the city needs us.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or
Oh,
Leave.
Someone in your camp still
Go
wishes
ahead.
to speak to
I'm
you.
listening. She expects those.
Ah,
Can't slow down.
I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me. I've no
So
doubt
how
she
you
has the
doing,
power
Kuzid?
to do so, but as for the
Huh.
permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs.
hey, Seb.
Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount.
No, you can.
But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
Yeah. Wow.
Sapau Udoing Kuzig.
Only you?
Kashami 48 Stelopit.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just kill you and that would blow you up.
Yep. Alright. So, where now?
Aelin wants
I
to
for
speak.
one will miss the shadow curse. For
Mhm.
all the pain it caused us, it did at least obscure the incessant sun.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketherick was a great leader. Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize. A meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As it is, he lost, and I pity him. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust. A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden. I thought so too. This world is full of fools, after all. But in this instance, I was mistaken. Our visitors were not fools. They were bait. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution. In a manner of speaking, I did. The dead cough up their secrets just as well as the living. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers. No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketherick expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Thank you, Sep.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketherick proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time,
I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them. If it had been an option, I would have. Ketherick held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketherick nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye, herself. That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Where's Shadowheart? I think she'll want a word. Where's Shadowheart? I think she'll want a word.
You need Shadowheart?
Yeah, you need to bring Shadowheart over here, apparently.
Okay.
I'll talk to her.
It is time we spoke about your heritage. There's a debt I must repay.
You claim to know something about me. You knew about the wolves. Tell me everything.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget. Shah's embrace is something that was forced upon you. It is not your true nature.
That can't be. I was always loyal to Shah.
Until you weren't. Do you think it was but a brief lapse? A moment of madness? No. I think you finally listened to your heart. When you freed me from the Shadowfell, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain, his inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others someplace distant. Let me help you remember, so there will be no doubt.
A memory appears at the forefront of your mind.
That wolf. That elf. Who was he?
You already know who he is. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood? He is your father. And he lives still, as does your mother. I felt them, bound to you.
That can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
I have to find my parents.
You will have to face your abductors in their very lair, in Baldur's Gate. There is one more way in which I can help you. You have been forewarned, and now you shall be forearmed. You will remember this spear, no doubt. It was to be the instrument of my death. Now, It will become a parting gift in exchange for my life.
I thought that was lost in the Shadowfell. How do you have it?
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. I felt the spear call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will need it. But what you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before. A debt repaid. You gave me my life back. Now go and claim your own.
There must be more you can tell me.
Your mind is a deep, dark wood. There are dead ends, shadowy corners, lurking threats. I was lucky to be able to glean as much as I did. Besides, there are more hardships ahead. Knowing too much may cause you to despair, while a little ignorance may shield you. One last thing. Your parents have been in the hands of Shar's followers for some 40 years. It must take tremendous will for mortals to hold out that long. See that their sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Ooh.
Wait, so Shadowheart's 40 years old?
Pretty good for 40.
Yeah.
Or more. More than 40.
Apparently.
Or is it talking about
That never
parents'
clicked
total
to me.
age?
No, she said that they've been in captivity for 40 years.
Or is time working different there?
I have no idea. I don't think so, though.
So, Shadowheart is doing pretty well for...
Yeah.
Plus 40, 45. Damn.
There you are. I have
That's,
awaited your arrival with great
that's a reveal.
anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Okay, that seems to be a little bugged. I'll save that for later.
Alright, let's do a bed bet.
Act 3.
What?
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Yay! Yippee! Freedom. Nice tree.
Yeah. The Shadowlands begin their healing process. Finally. I think it's like 200 years that it was cursed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
Bro's just like, what the fuck?
I expected the prism bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
I do love her character design so much.
Her design is fucking amazing. Let's just reveal here. It's gorgeous. It's twisted, but like in a really well done way.
Her outfit, by the way, is a chitin carapace.
I figured.
Ranma, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3. We just got to Act 3, so if you are playing Baldur's Gate 3 or plan to, now would be a good time to avail yourself of some spoilers. But if you want to stick around, we'll be glad to have you.
The city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Baldur's Gate! We made it!
Baldur's Gate! Finally.
Yippee!
Yippee sounds like it's not actually that great because Baldur's Gate probably isn't actually that great a place right now.
I mean, it's still Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but...
Still the grand city that everyone streamed of.
Yeah, but it seems to be in a little bit of disrepair.
Yeah, I mean, it's in peril, but that's where our intrepid adventurers come in.
When has Baldur's Gate not been in peril?
True.
Let's be real. When has Baldur's Gate not been in peril? Name a century. Any century.
Also, this camp zone is a one-time deal. So if you want to loot any of this camp now is the only time to do so. It is like
Oh
the
dear.
the biggest camp that we have encountered.
Always room for more.
Yeah, rot mushroom. When the mushroom's so bad, it rot too. Imagine if you only sell rags in the game, trying to reach 1,000,000 gold coin. That's a real rags to riches story. Oh.
Probably gonna regret this.
What?
Drinking the potion now instead of after the rest.
Yeah. I'm gonna speak with Minthara. Oh no. Right, I pissed off Minthara.
You did?
In the combat. I don't want to look at you, let alone speak to you, she says. Whoops, 'cause I was the one that cast that spell. So let's fix that. Yeah, just do this right in front of her and walk up. And yeah. Oh, it isn't to do with that. It's just someone else wants to talk about it. So apparently she doesn't want to talk to me or anyone. I didn't need to do that spell.
I was gonna say, I don't think camp members work like that.
Yeah, I thought it was...
Let me see if she has something for me specifically.
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's design.
I guess she does want to talk to you.
Huh.
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded. I would rather die than endure it again. The tadpole, the Absolute, they work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice, the best choice, even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna open a window.
Okay. So hope everyone's comfy. How you all doing?
Hey. I'm back.
Okay.
when I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to create a more perfect world. Any
Are you
who
sure
object
about
to the
that?
laws of that world will have no place in it, of course, and I will gladly eradicate them.
Right. So that kind of worked. Alright. I don't know what else to loot. Have you looted what you want?
There's a bunch of raspberry bushes.
Okay.
And raspberries are healing items outside of a turn. They can be used without consuming any turn.
So they're worth every single one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a powerful
The
thing to
Absolute
have.
should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Given what has come to light. The Elder Brain.
They got the sounds of the
More
forest down really
importantly,
nicely.
the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it.
Like, this is a lovely little corner.
Netherlands
Like, if this
magic.
wasn't,
So
you
pure,
know,
so
a world
complete.
which is full of
doubted what I
absolute
was feeling at
monstrous
first.
horrors
Most
that are
Netherese artifacts
inconceivable,
contain only the faintest amount of
I
their
would go
former
camping
power.
here.
The ghost of an echo of a memory.
Among the ruins of the
crown
fringes
was
of Baldur's
different.
Gate.
I can't fathom how such a wonder survived.
Hey Heather,
Surely
Amashia.
everything of its ilk was destroyed
Amashia.
along with Netheril itself.
Welcome.
But no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
I mean, yeah, I know. I realized earlier. I kind of zoned out from chat, and I only just looked back. I was like, oh right, that was the raid.
That crown
I
sits
am
on a gargantuan elder
very
brain
much
bent on destroying
focused
us
on game.
and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature.
Rotten, beer-grossed blue wedge. No,
What we saw.
I am not eating rotten cheese.
Powerful of that crown must have been documented somewhere.
I do not want the rotten cheese.
As luck would have it,
But
we'll
Hershey
soon find
never
ourselves
goes
near one of
spoil.
the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries.
Therefore, Hershey is
I
better
need
than
to go
cheese.
there and learn all I can.
Flawless logic.
The only kind I have? Their collection of rare tomes is
Sounds like an excellent idea. The only kind I have.
These are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away.
Scale.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Or a massive amount of problems for us in the long run. Ooh, water.
But is the water deep?
Deep water. Water in the deep. Deep water. Water in the deep.
It's just a little joke at Gale.
We'll have to wait. I can't talk
Mhm.
right now.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
What do I say here?
I mean, not number 3. I mean, I've already done this conversation. I'm not sure why she's having it again, but...
Number 1 out of query.
Of course. Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be
The
clear.
Shadow Cursed Inn was
We can follow
good.
it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set.
Yep.
Find me at your
Let's
camp.
go.
Huh?
Very nice.
I can't
We are
remember
at
how
the
to
camp,
take
by the
orders,
way.
as well as give them.
Yeah, I know. That's the funny part. Oh, hey, we're at the camp. Look. Yeah. All right. Where now? Was there? Bridge out here? No, there wasn't a bush out here. Then.
There's a nice view over here.
Oh?
There's a nice view over here.
Yep. A very nice view, actually. I mean, you can see all the way around the other side of the mountain there, there's more town. So I would say that it's like within the area of Baldur's Gate.
I've never heard this background music. Do you hear them talking?
No. What? What background music?
There's singing in the music now.
I don't hear any singing in the music. I don't hear any singing.
You might want to listen in on my stream then.
Let me see.
This is the first time I'm hearing this. I've never heard this. Huh.
Maybe it's like particular to some other criteria you have to meet.
Or maybe just because I'm the host, I don't know. But it started when I came over to this view.
Maybe. But do I not have any background music playing though?
I have no idea.
No, I have music.
It might have to do with Minthara, because it kind of seems like her story that's being sung. Because it's like, it's not my fault, I broke my chains.
Hmm.
Neat.
Very neat.
The voices are gone now that I'm not at the view, so that is definitely what triggered it.
Hmm.
Anyways, I'm ready for continuation of Act 3 prologue.
Ready.
There will not be
The
time
events
to
of the
pre-buff.
last days weigh heavily upon you.
Oh.
Sleep's rest is slow to come.
We'll have to,
one
like,
whose
buff
mind
in
is so
combat.
full. The Absolute is not a god.
Oh dear.
But an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They
Oh
mean
dear.
to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension, the chosen. It will take
Just realized your
one
ears are
order
poking
to
through your
transform
horns.
them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
This answer does not affect anything.
Hmm.
This is just literally introspection. This is you announcing to whoever is watching your intentions. Like, to your chat, basically.
Let's be real. This is just Virtue's actual mindset.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait.
What did you choose? That you just want to be free of the parasite?
Pretty much, because that's just like
Yeah.
because Virtue is literally just self-interested, like at core. That is part of her whole thing. Domination isn't like a big deal to her.
Yeah.
She just want to chill and be a bit mean sometimes. But like in a flaunty teasy way.
You're under attack. Fight your way to the portal.
But yeah, combat.
Hey, Ghost.
Our rest has been interrupted.
What?
You do not have the effects of any elixir. You will have to do them mid-combat if you want any effects. My characters kind of need to.
I forgot to change thing. I need to change this to something else. Oh no, I forgot to change this to... No, I wanted to change it to this. Ah shit, I clicked the wrong thing when trying to change an item.
What'd you do, equip an item on accident?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have her wait. This one, but this is gonna be my strike.
This would be the worst time to take a nap.
What'd you do, click on the bedroll?
Yeah, that was an accident.
Wow, you hit 1 out of 4 of those.
Didn't I hit 3?
No.
Oh.
It said miss, miss, miss 8.
I thought I saw 2 8s on one and one on another. Darn. Sucks to suck, I guess.
Oh, there was 2 hits. There was one 8 fire on one of them and 1 8 fire on the other. According to the combat log.
The spontaneous flatulator?
Yeah, it was my cutting words. I was trying to make them miss. It's a reaction.
Come quickly.
It's just a word. It's just a bunch of random words to try and distract them.
No, it's an insult specifically to try and goad them into missing.
Oh. I thought it was just trying to say something off the top of your head that was so out of left field that it just confuses them. Because that was not really much of a insult. That was just, wait, what? That's what it feels like more. Like, it wasn't said to insult and goad, but rather to go, wait, what? Wait a minute, I got a perfect. I got a perfect. Oh no, it's already done. Oh no, what fun.
Within reach. My path be true.
Ow.
Oh no.
Ow. Ow.
Oh no.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Jump, damn you. Why will you not jump?
There you go.
Your soul is in good hands.
Really?
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls. More are coming. Hurry, or we will all. It's not over.
Okay.
Come to the skull.
Oh.
Back to the astral prism.
To hold together much longer.
Now we get to see what the great battle, quote unquote, was that our dream visitor was fighting. You remember all those spectral figures that we saw flying around?
Ah.
Yeah, those were these guys.
And why are they doing this?
It will be revealed. But it's probably not a good thing that our protection is being shattered right now.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
I want to heal up.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna snipe a bitch.
You might want to heal up before you do that.
Yeah, hold on. I have a healing spell actually. Mass healing word.
I already healed up my members.
I need you now. To cure.
So, Featherfall?
No, we don't need it.
We don't need it here, yeah, right. I forgot.
It's not over. Come to the skull. The skull. Come to the skull.
You'll have to join Shadowheart separately.
Sometimes you just need a good shot.
If you haven't noticed, those little brainlets were on our side. For whatever reason.
Are we being influenced? Or is this more severe than that?
Time shall tell.
It
is quite strange that brainlets would be on our side right now.
Well, they ignore us most of the time unless we engage, so...
Yeah.
Then again, one could also argue the brainlets aren't that smart. Not that smart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have eyes, so how do they differentiate from the foe?
Yeah. With brain juice.
Yeah. Also known as cerebrospinal fluid. Alright, that's it. I am going to hack and slash you both. Motherfuckers.
You got another attack in you? There you go.
Not over. Come to the skull.
Same deal here. We want to loot because this is the last time we're here.
You need to loot.
Also, you don't have to worry about carrying capacity here because we're weightless. And that includes the items we pick up.
Real.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
So the demonic figures we saw were gifted.
We're weightless for some reason.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
The truth is unveiled.
So, a kind of potentially helpful mind flare.
Potentially.
Or potentially the greatest downfall of the entirety of Faerun.
Potentially. I mean, regardless, our characters are going to be predisposed to hate this guy. But we have met
Well,
at
because,
least one friendly mind flayer.
Yeah, but honestly, let's not be racist. Just take a moment and consider. Maybe being a mind flayer doesn't make you inherently a bad person.
Except this mind flayer in particular has been lying to us from the start and manipulating us and trying to coerce us into using mind flayer powers. But you know,
At the same time, at the same time, if you consider the needs and what ability they were able to provide, one, why would they reveal themselves very bluntly when they know there's a prejudice against mind flayers? Two, if they genuinely just needed some help, why would they just ask someone at random when they're just going to be attacked immediately? So considering there is already a predisposition, if there is a decent mind flayer out there, their best bet would be to fall on subterfuge and lies, because it ends up being the only surefire way to get a result that is beneficial to your favor.
I mean, that's how
Simply
he'll
because of the
justify it.
conditions around you.
That is how he justifies it, but...
I mean, but the justification makes sense, and that's the thing. However, I will say, on the other hand, it is not very helpful because those are still the very same methods and points that they would literally use any time to take advantage of people, as mind flayers do en masse. But at the same time, I would say this is more of a, yes, they are bad, but they are also self-serving against another bad. Neither side here are good. However, one side is opening the hand to assist us if we assist them for our own survival. And as such, refusing isn't exactly, well, I mean, it's an option, but is that really the safest option?
No, I mean, if we refuse to help him here, it's game over.
Because, like, we're getting double teamed then.
Yeah.
However, all things considered, the bargaining field is even in this situation.
Yeah.
We can't survive without him. Or it, rather. But it can't survive without us. So, we have to kind of accept that fact. Also, we are self-serving by nature, or at least, virtue is, because the finest virtue under Mephistopheles is serving one's own interests to the betterment of oneself, and if you happen to make other people's lives better around you, then so be it. But, yeah. Virtue's gonna go... Let's see. What do you mean to do? Just simple.
Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the guard. I will subdue their master.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work well. Detect thoughts, I don't think is going to work well, considering, yeah, we have tadpoles on our heads, but that Elithid kind of seems to be, one, bigger than most other Elithids, and probably has a better sense of repelling mental incursions. So I don't know about that. So we have two options. Because saying no is not an option. Either I try and detect thoughts, or we just do it. What do you think?
I mean, you're trying to detect the thoughts of a mind flayer.
I mean, the thoughts of a mind flayer are pretty straightforward.
What I'm saying is his his mental power is going to be a lot more than yours. It's probably not going to work the way you want it to.
It's a flat roll 1d20. Virtue is, however, also a very curious tiefling. And purely out of the nature of a curiosity, we're going to roll to detect thoughts. With guidance. Difficulty class 13. Yeah, why not? You know, I am going to use an inspiration to roll again, because I really want to know what the hell it does if we get it past. Yeah, there we are.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Yeah, fair enough.
Happy? Now, join me.
Look, honestly, that does, in my perception, say, look, at least this illithid was reasonable enough to go, look, if you're not going to listen to my words, then I will just give direct control because you fucked around. And honestly, or like rather take direct control. But yeah, honestly, that is right up Virtue's alley, because like, huh, you play right along the tune of that god I worship.
Yeah.
That fits. Self-serving is self-serving, and we, you know, if self-serving fits both of our interests, fuck it, let's go. We ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
We can turn the tide.
It's like, yeah, sure, Emperor. Are you kidding me?
I will advise you. Ah, never mind. I'm part of your combat even though I'm all the way up here. Gotcha.
Eh.
Make way.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. Because the way I see it, it's between the Githyanki's Lord and an Illithid. And neither are good options. So yeah, we there is literally, okay, you can have Autocratic Ethereal Entity 1 or Autocratic Ethereal Entity 2. Take your pick. It's like, we'll go with the one that's already offering to work with us instead of killing us outright. Because at least we have more bargaining power in that circumstance. You know?
Yeah.
And Illithid fights from a far more disadvantaged position than, well, the Queen of the Githyanki. So it's easier to betray the Illithids, I feel, than Githyanki, which will just kill you and not negotiate, typically.
Yeah.
As Illithids have to negotiate and work with pre-existing groups, at least you can negotiate terms to a degree with an Illithid. Whereas Githyanki will just kill you, pretty much 99% of the time. It's not even personal, it's just how it goes.
I will take my pick. On the move.
Let's see. And what's that up there? Okay then. We're doing this. If there was ever a time for Fireball to be used, it was that, and it did not work. The one time it made sense to use Fireball and it did not work. Why? You don't get to use Fireball every day. And it failed. It failed. That's it. I'm tired of your shit. Yeah.
There has been quite a bit of foreshadowing about Orpheus. We have gotten like 4 different texts, 4 different Githyanki texts about him.
And he's and now the Emperor is jittering on the screen.
I see that.
You see that? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. It turns out
bros.
the Illithid has become Vibrator. And now they're still. But yeah, for a moment there.
Bro's tweaking.
They unlocked the magic of Hitachi. All consumer electronics products. Big jump.
Apparently got hit by a wall mid-flight.
Oh dear. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean... We need healing, so I'm going to pull the fattest move I can. And, where is it? Do I have a 4 for this? No, I don't. I'm going to cast a level 3 mass healing word because we need this. Each of us. Then I'm going to grant Sanctuary. Wait, no. Spirit Guardians. Radiant. Maximum capacity.
One.
Hmm?
He has 1 HP.
Yeah?
This one.
He won't. I know. He won't survive long. I don't have any more moves.
Me either.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
No more subterfuge. Renegade. So the Illithid is specifically a renegade.
Hope this ends well.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of fucking hitting walls in the middle of my jump. And then the jump getting cancelled.
It's like, nope, no further. Stop there. Slow. The freaking world just goes, you shall not pass. It's so annoying. But kind of funny. Yeah, no one's surviving this. No one, I'm not letting any of you live through this. So where should I strike? Hmm. low health, so a shield of faith will do. Can you move,
Nope.
Lae'zel?
She's out of
No?
movement. Oh, no, she's not.
Yeah. Any further? Good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And that's why.
Fading fast. I need healing.
Oh, she dead.
Oh no. She dead. Holy shit. That's not good.
My injuries need tending.
Do we have any scrolls of restoration?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need to use one of those.
Should be alright.
Should be alright, but we kinda need our heavy warlock. Who right now is feeling like a very light warlock. Mm. Mm.
You bow or you break.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
Huh?
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Right then. If this is true, it would make sense. But I still feel that there are a few things kept unstated.
Mm-hmm.
Orpheus. Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled his mother, Gith, to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of your people. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by
This part sounds
Orpheus could never leave.
semi-true.
Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some of your people still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackheath was safe as long as you believed him dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the rest of your people ever find out what she's done, there will be civil war. Your queen will be finished.
Mm-hmm.
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
So, knowing all that you do now, are you are you inclined to sympathize with the Emperor or with Orpheus?
Well, considering Orpheus's situation, being raised into something with great potential, but also lied to his entire life, I would also say it is a tragedy. But the utility of his power versus what he would do with it is a completely different story. Also runs counter to our very survival. Because, not forgetting that the Githyanki as a whole, if Orpheus did get free, the Githyanki as a whole would probably still end up screwing things up for a lot of people in the long run with their empire. Regardless of who's in charge, typically they end up being a very combative people and a bit conquest driven.
Mm-hmm.
But the case being made by this Illithid is he just wants to fucking go back to, like, vibing, really. Although it did seem a bit too good to be true, at the same time, it isn't impossible, as we have seen with another one that is kind of just vibing as best as he can. So, it sounds to me like the case here is kill the Elder Brain, let this one go free and chill somewhere, and then let everything kind of go free. Free Orpheus once this Mind Flayer is free, after the Elder Brain is hopefully dead. And then it's fine.
So
But there are other Elder
hypothetically,
Brains.
if you had to choose a side, you would choose the Emperor?
I would circumstantially side with the Emperor for a time being.
Okay.
But I would not make a permanent commitment based on what actions come later. My general agreement is if you side with Orpheus, what you end up doing is essentially, well, though Orpheus is the reason we aren't going to become Illithid ourselves, we are... Look, even if he doesn't attack us, you know, as this one is claiming, as the Emperor claims, even if he goes, look, I will protect you, there is no guarantee that he can make that other Githyanki won't kill us or attempt to kill us. There's a huge difficulty in that citing uncertainty against the Emperor, we can be certain we lose one ally that has things currently stable and under control for the time being. But from the perspective of someone who's not gone through this before, it is a roll of the dice to refuse the Illithid and take our bets with Orpheus. What was the saying? Better the evil you know than the evil you don't?
The devil.
Yeah, better the devil
What's
you know
better
than
than the
yeah.
devil you don't know?
Case,
the devil you do, in the words of Raphael.
And in this case, even though the Emperor is maybe not telling the entire truth, they're telling enough truth. They're being honest enough that we can gauge our best bets are to go along with them for the time being. Because Orpheus will not be harmed, because Orpheus is too much utility for either of us to lose. Therefore, if it comes down to it later, hypothetically, we could, at some point coming here, flip the script and free Orpheus. But, until that point, we see with our hedged bets along with the Emperor. That's kind of where I'm going.
Well, there's not really an option to free him now, anyways.
Well,
so
I know.
We do have to kind of side with the Emperor regardless to continue the game. But there may come a time when you have to pick.
Because if we don't side with him, we would be deemed a threat, and he would just, we would be totally fucked. That's just the end point.
But yeah, just keep it in the back of your mind. There may come a time when you have to pick a side.
Yes. In this case, though, I see why it would make sense to work alongside the Emperor for the time being. I mean, it's not like we have much of a choice anyway.
Denial
So, yeah.
will change nothing. You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elden Ring, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Now, this is where it gets to a different point. That's like a preferential no.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Ring if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
So, same beauty in terms of literal or figurative?
Also, I'm not sure how Shadowheart's alive right now. We haven't revived her yet. I'd just like to point that out.
Just wave it off as
narrative storytelling.
Wave it off as, well, Virtue decided to use necromancy on her just to get her to be standing for this because Virtue felt it was appropriate. That's my take. Virtue was like, "You should stand for this. I know you're dead, but here we go. We're gonna Friday at Bernie's, weekend at Bernie's."
2. Why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
So, as a Githyanki, I would probably say no, but
you will be able to do things you never thought would.
His form is kind of overpowered.
Hey, I thought we were going without it, but okay.
Current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Most of your current form. So he's found what, a hybrid method?
Yeah, basically.
A reduced impact way. Well, I mean, that's one way about it.
We can decide later. I usually like getting it right away though, because it's really fun.
All right.
Skra! Whatever this geek offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
Also, it is handy to have it the party face do it, because it gives you Illithid persuasion, which is like expertise, which is times 2. Ah, yes, the glowing Cheeto.
It don't look like a Cheeto.
But it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
You can eat it here, and you'll gain the power that way, but you will be the only one ever to gain the power.
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
Yeah, eating it might not be the wisest move. I can imagine his reaction to you eating it would be like, wait, what the fuck? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all.
The tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Alright, now we have a Cheeto that we can pass around.
Hey, nice.
Out of here, quickly. We'll speak after.
We do have to have some looting
What
to
about
do.
all of these? What about all of these intellect reservoirs? Are we not going to loot everything?
Also, Shadowheart's back dead.
Oh yeah. Right.
It's funny.
It happens. You know. You win some, you lose some. Bye-bye. Yeah, no.
Leaps are here.
Yeah. Where is it? We should have a scroll of,
There you go.
Oh, right.
Don't worry about healing.
So what now?
Just looting.
Let me guess. The reason the shield is doing that is because Orpheus is constantly trying to break out of it.
Hmm?
The way it kind of like flexes and breaks apart and then reforms.
Oh, I have no idea.
The Astral Globe Dominion.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, if it's supposed to be a barrier that's like sort of traps and controls Orpheus, then it breaking apart yet being forced back together in layers like that, it would make sense that what's pushing outward is the psychic might of Orpheus trying to break free constantly.
Yeah.
So it's like he's just trying to get out of it, but it just keeps reforming around him. He can't. Sad. Eh. Speaking of Cheetos before, now I'm hungry.
Here's the real question. Can I get back? There we go.
You got back. Congratulations.
Baby got back.
Oh, this giant lancer spear impaled into the brain things. Just. Damn.
I'm so gonna be encumbered when we get out of here.
I might be a bit encumbered too. That is gorgeously done.
Alright, I'm done looting. You can go through the portal.
Okay.
Yep.
We are out.
Heavily encumbered. Yeah, Lae'zel has some choice words for me. Understandable.
And I have some need to maybe go in a minute.
Oh, I did not mean to go back in.
Whoops. You know what the funny thing is? That actually kind of fits me too. Like, his Virtue just... I think it was Virtue? No, I think that was... Shard. No, it was Virtue. I think that was Virtue. Said, I'm done, I can't wait to sleep. That is me feeling right now. I am Eeps. I am Eeps soon.
What's inside?
It's been good though.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
I just need to lug this freaking inventory over to the camp chest. Eh.
Have to keep going.
Yeah. Of course, it's all the way out here.
All the way.
So you're keen to end here after we do our rest?
Yeah, in a minute. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. It's been about 3 hours.
I have been trying to raid Black creators for Black History Month. So I will be looking for a Black creator to raid.
Sure.
Unless you have any in mind.
No, I'll be happy to raid along with you for that.
Last time we raided... Who did we raid? We raided Tria, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah, Tria Cosmic Garden.
Let me take a look. What do we got for options?
Oh, and by the way, if you want to use the awakened Illithid state, you have to open your mind to the astral touched tadpole in my inventory.
Ah.
And if you want Shadowheart to, you have to convince her with a persuasion check. Same with me and Lae'zel.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I have to talk with Lae'zel.
Lae'zel is like a very hard check because she hates everything with it. I think
It's not small talk. You seem to have something you need to say.
I think some companions don't even have a check. They're just like, yeah, sure. Fuck it. Like Minthara, for instance.
I am not here for chit-chat. Make yourself useful.
Orpheus.
Oh, there we
his
are.
only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. Let us
Blaze is
remember our
online.
history together. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slaves,
I hardly ever get a chance to raid
Mother Geich
Blaze.
made for the hells to secure
You
an
wanna
alliance
raid Blaze?
with the Archdevil
Yeah.
Tiamat.
We'll raid
Tiamat
Blaze.
gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom our people now call Queen.
157. Take that in. There's been 157 Blackets. This one in particular, though, has lived very long and has ascended to pseudo-godhood.
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay. So heal, long rest, all that stuff.
Yeah, because we were interrupted in our long rest, so we still haven't done it.
We haven't done a long rest, yeah. Heaps. And then we do the raid.
Yeah. We'll raid Blaze at midnight.
Thank you, everyone. It's been really fun.
Yeah.
I need to get my stuff together for this. Alright, you saved the game?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then I'll close it now.
Alright, thank you all so much for being here. Be sure to show Blaze all the love. Copy the raid message. And so on.
Post a raid message. Should we do like a combined raid message or something?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do a... We'll do this. And we'll do this.
I'll snooze on my ad break that is coming, apparently.
What should we call it then?
Up to you.
I know. Chucky Raid?
Huh?
And Chucky Raid? Harpy Raid? Yeah, let's see. Something like
Raven
this?
Flight. Chalky Raid Hershey 3 Cozy
Yeah.
Harpy Raid Rive and Blanky Chalky Raid Hershey 3 Cozy Harpy Raid Rive and Blanky Chalky Raid Hershey 3 Cozy Harpy Raid Rive and Blanky Chalky Raid Hershey 3 Cozy Harpy Raid Rive and Blanky.
And then then a non version. If anyone else is
Raven
using that
Flight.
one,
Chalky Raid
There we
Chocolate Bar Harpy
There
Raid
we go.
Bird Chalky Raid Chocolate Bar Harpy Raid Bird Chalky Raid Chocolate Bar Harpy Raid Bird Chalky Raid Chocolate Bar Harpy
yeah,
Raid
I'm about to
Bird.
hit start raid. Ready?
Yep.
Boom! No. Hey. Have a comfy. Thank you, Sarybot. Sorry about being cute. Good bud. Yeah. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.